Hello, 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 Facebook. How are you? I just realized that I haven't been keeping up with my Lisa and I have been traveling, and I have not been going live every day like I should be. And so I just have been bombarded with text messages and private messages of people saying, "Hey, we missed your content." And so, um, as I was thinking and praying today about what to share, and I hope that as more people come on and watch this, I hope that you guys will watch this from the beginning all the way through. I believe that it'll impact decisions you make that will not only affect you in your personal life through personal development, but it's going to also affect your life in your business and in your relationship with God, your relationship with your spouse. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? And I hope that maybe you'll sit down and maybe go back and share this with somebody and watch the replay, because one of the things I really, really, truly was blessed by this last week in Salt Lake City was listening to Andy Andrews in his new book. Hey, Julie, his new book just came out, The 7 Decisions. You can't even get it on his website yet. You can only get it on Amazon pre. I ordered 5 copies. Hey, John. Hey, guys. Hope you're well. I ordered 5 copies to give as incentives for business partners all around the world, and I'm super excited. I just want to share these 7 decisions, and Andy Andrews laid them out pretty good. The number one thing that he said that he used, he said, was taking responsibility. And I love what he said. He said, stop blaming your parents, stop blaming your boss. Stop blaming your grandmother or your wife. He says, he says you need to say to yourself, I accept responsibility for my past. And he said, until people learn to accept responsibility, they'll never move forward in life. He said that most people's thoughts will be constructive, but never destructive once they learn to deal with this. So he said, whenever you're faced with an opportunity, make a decision. Understand that God did not put me in an ability to always make the right decision. However, he puts you with abilities to make a decision, then to make it right. And I love what he said. He said that the buck stops here. He says you control your thoughts and you control your mind, and you take thoughts captive of those decisions, right? So let me just kind of share that piece with you. And he said, hope and control is the results of taking responsibility. So what happens is as you go through that part of that, it allows yourself to take control of those things that you're responsible for, right? Okay, and then number 2, he said, was to seek wisdom, okay? And he said, seeking wisdom is a deeper understanding of principle. And I love this. He said, say this constantly to yourself, I will seek wisdom. Me being a Christian, and Andy too, says that wisdom comes because we ask for it. He said, say this to yourself, I will seek wisdom. I will listen to counsel of wise men. They always say to some of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. I think sometimes you have 2 or 3 people that are in your close circle. You don't want to ever put your faith and trust in men, but you do want to seek wise counsel. When you're faced with a problem or an issue, 95% of you will never take or seek counsel from the right people. You'll surround yourself with people that are not like-minded like you, that don't have the same spirit as you. You know, it's why it says to be equally yoked in things that you do with people, right? So I like what he says. He says, if I associate with chickens, I will learn to scratch at the ground and squabble over crumbs. But if I learn to associate with eagles, I will learn to soar at new heights. I am an eagle, he said. Say to yourself, I am an eagle. And I love that. I love that he says, if we ask for wisdom, God will freely give this to us. So guys, If you're watching replay, put hashtag replay. But I pray that you guys will take some notes and take these things and put them into action in your life. I'm going to. I put them on my phone. I printed out a layout that Andy went through that I'm using to share some of these things with you. And then number 3 was, he said, take action. And he says, say to yourself, and I'm going to put the link to this profile page that he did with the 7 decisions. He says, he said, say to yourself, I'm a person of action. I'm energetic. I move quickly. I'm not lazy. Laziness is a sin, right? He says, I will create a habit of living, taking action. And then he said, I inspire others. I'm a leader. Leading is doing by taking action. This will instill confidence in your own leadership. And he said, as a leader, I have the ability to encourage and inspire others to be great, right? As long as it's not leading them with you being that emotional person, but allowing God to lead you and guide you so that you're just not living a life of insecurity or undecisiveness. He said, I'm a person of action. I can make a decision. I can make it now. He says, God is waiting for me. I have been given a healthy mind. I've been given a healthy body. And I love what he said. He said, if you speak these things, positive things over your life, you become them. If you speak negative, you become that. He said, fear has no longer a place in your life. He said, and he finished with this. He said, I am courageous. I'm a leader. I seize the moment, and I choose to take action now. So that it really encouraged me to know that taking action means I'm taking action now. So number 3 was action. So you've got responsibility, seek wisdom, take action. And number 4 was a decided heart. No more analysis paralysis. I love this. He said, a wise man once said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Knowing this to be true, today we all need to take that first step. He said, as having a decided heart means that you're passionate about your vision and your future and your purpose, that you've aligned God's purpose with your purpose. He says, I will freely give my vision for the future to others. As they see the belief in my eyes, they will follow me. He says, Andy said, I will not wait. I know the purpose of analysis is to come to a conclusion, right? He said, I will not wait. I am passionate about my vision and my future. My course has been charted. My destiny is assured. I love that. My course has been charted. My destiny is assured. Guys, believe in these things. Trust in these things. Responsibility, seek wisdom, action, decided heart. Number 5, today is the day I choose to be happy. I played the happy song during my biohacking workout at our biohacking conference last weekend. And you can make choices. You know, if people would follow these 7 steps, we could eliminate depression and anxiety and fear from our world. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is the end result of certain thoughts and activity. So you have to choose to be happy. Laughter is an outward expression of enthusiasm. And he said, learn to laugh, learn to have fun, learn to be funny. And he said, say this to yourself. People are drawn to me because I have laughter in my heart. I have joy in my heart. He says, today I choose to be happy. I will smile at every person I meet. I will lend a hand to my neighbor. I will let somebody go in line ahead of me. Today I choose to be happy. He says, I love this. He said, I'm a possessor of a grateful heart. I'm a possessor of a grateful spirit. He said, God has bestowed upon me many gifts, and for this I will remember to be grateful. I will greet each day with laughter, and I will smile at every person I meet. I'm a possessor of a grateful spirit. Guys, these are important things for you to put into action that you can lead in your life. So we've got responsibility. Number 2, seeking wisdom. Number 3, action. Number 4, decided heart. Number 5, today is the day I choose to be happy. Number 6, start today with a forgiving spirit. Forgiveness is not an emotion, it's a decision. Think about that, okay? I will greet this day with and you know what? This is the core foundation, I believe, of what Andy's message is all about and about what God's message is just about. It says, I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. God even says that if you don't forgive others, it's hard. He won't be able to forgive you. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live a life without God's favor and blessing and without his unforgiveness. And I love one part here. He says, I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. I will forgive those who criticize me unjustly. Knowing that slavery in any form is wrong, I will also choose to not live in bondage or in my past. I am not a slave. I have chosen my own counsel. I am not going to worry about what other people think of me. I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. And he said, repeat that to yourself. He said, the greatest enemy in his life was himself. He said, every mistake that people make, it sends them into paralysis, right? He said, when I disappoint myself, I respond with inaction and become more disappointed. He said, realize today that it is impossible to fight an enemy living in my head. But by forgiving myself, I erase doubt, fear, and frustration that keep my past from my present. You know, from this day forward, he said, my history will cease to control my destiny. I have forgiven myself and my life has just begun. And I love it. What he said every day we're given a new day. We're giving a new beginning, right? And so, like I said, I hope that you guys will go back and watch this on replay. So the last one he said is persisting without exception. The answer is on the other side of the wall. Your level of maturity is how you handle confusion. So I love what he said. He said, I will persist without exception. He said, knowing that I already made changes in my life that will last forever, today I insert the final piece of the puzzle. I possess the greatest power ever bestowed upon mankind, the power of choice. Today, I choose to persist without exception. No longer will I live in a dimension of distraction, my focus blown hither and yon like a leaf of a blustery day. I know the outcome I desire. I hold fast to my dreams. I will not quit. And I love I just love how he said this. He said, constantly just be repeating this. He said, faith will always be a sounder guide than reason because reason can only go so far. Faith has no limits. I will accept miracles in my life because faith produces them every single day. I believe in the future that I do not see. You guys know that faith cometh by hearing the word of God, and faith without works is dead. That is faith. He said, and the reward of this faith is to see the future that I believed. I will continue despite exhaustion. I focus on results. I will persist without exception. So I hope that has encouraged. And look, make some comments. If you go back and you're watching this on the replay, make some comments. Guys, go back and listen to these 7 decisions that you have to make. And it's your choice. And I'm going to recap them. Number 1, you have to take responsibility for things in your life. Okay? Somebody said to me the other day, if you had a friend of yours that had been friends for forever and it was bringing you down, would you make a choice how you handle that? And I said, of course, I have to take responsibility for my actions, not for anybody else's. I have to stand before God for myself, not for anybody else. Okay. So here's what I like. I said, and then number 2, seeking wisdom, deeper understanding of principle. Number 3, action. Daily do something, right? Take action. Decided hard. No more analysis over. Okay. I'm going to make decisions, right? Today is the day I choose to be happy. Number 6, start today with forgiving spirit. And number 7, persisting without exception. Guys, I've never been in a better place in my life. I get to do business every single day with my wife. I get to impact the world and change the world. I'm not affected by what other people see. You know, I believe that my family's better days are ahead of us, no matter what anybody else says. God is bringing me the pieces and tools to help our family live a longer physical, healthy, spiritual, and financial life. And so for me, that's where my focus is. My focus is in prayer and fasting and following these 7 steps. If you guys saw, I bought 5 of these books to give to people because Andy's message is really powerful. He says he's not a motivational speaker. He allows himself to teach. He's a teacher. He's somebody who God gave gifts to be able to help other people. So whether you're watching this on replay, put hashtag replay. If you're watching it live, thank you for joining in. I pray that you guys will take some time to go back and watch this and hopefully maybe click the share button and share it with somebody, because I believe that you guys will benefit from this significantly if you take the steps to putting some of these things into action. If you follow these 7 steps, I believe you guys will see massive impact in your kids' lives, in your life, your marriage, your business, everything that you do. So thanks for tuning in today. It's been a long day. Lisa and I have been traveling. We got in last night, and we're here home 2 days. Probably going to put in a couple 12-hour days here. And we're headed back to Ohio to work with some health practitioners and some friends up in the Toledo, Cleveland area, and then back down to Columbus Saturday for the game. And so I'm super excited that I was able to jump on here and share my heart with you guys today. I hope that you guys will use these tools, as I said, and put them to active in your life. You are the sum of the people that you spend most time with. You are the sum of the people that you allow to impact your life. I don't do any of these lives anymore just to be to gain followers or to get people to I want people that want to take this information and impact their life. And I believe that that's why we do this. I believe this is a tool to allow you to not only impact lives, but to build longer, stronger, healthier relationships. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Love God and live with passion. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, guys.